getting right into it, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
In your album, you kind of have a theme of confidence, I've noticed. So I kind of wonder, like, where do you get that confidence? Like, I know you want to inspire other people to have confidence, but where do you get yours?
That is a great question. I'm a Taurus. Maybe that's it.
Okay.
I don't know. I think there's like a natural something that we all have on like good days.
Right.
You know, where we feel really comfortable, and I think because I've been singing or performing for a very, very long time, it's where I feel the most comfortable. But over time, I think I've gained more confidence because I, continue to do it, and it's part of my like everyday life.
Okay.
But I also just think I don't know, confidence is a weird thing because I don't really think it's something you can teach anybody. I think it's just something that we all have within ourselves, and then we decide one day, to use it.
Mm-hmm. But you think you can inspire confidence?
I do, because I think that it's something that, like, if more people hear that they're capable of having it, then I think they start to believe that themselves.
Mm-hmm. And so, with speaking of inspirations, like, who are your musical inspirations? Like, who makes you excited?
So many people. I mean, my fans know I talk about Rihanna in every interview I do, just in case one day she sees it. Just one day. I am a huge fan of Christina Aguilera. I don't know, I love artists like SZA and Kehlani and Ella Mai. I've loved listening to Ella Mai, her. Like, there's so many great singers out there right now that I'm a fan of. Yeah. What about you?
Oh gosh, dude.
Is it like all over the place?
I'm all over the place.
Do you like screamo?
No.
Okay, because some people. No, I mean, well, like nothing against it. I was just like, it's not like I need like peaceful music more than I need like
Exactly, I don't need that kind of energy. Yeah.
Yeah, aggressive.
I got enough of that. Already.
Yeah, me too. So I don't need more of it. But someone the other day was just like, oh, I love screamo. It's like my life, and I was like,
I don't know, man.
I don't trust you.
You gotta get into that. I can't get into it.
Me either.
I don't know. Okay, so music and acting.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're passionate about both. But if you had to only pick one.
I can never answer this question.
Well, you have to.
But I can't because I do both. So I love both, Okay. That's just kind of like how I've lived my life. I can't picture one without the other because I feel like one gives me something that the other doesn't and vice versa.
I get that. Yeah.
I'd say the one that was like my first love was music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know what acting was. I mean, when you're a kid, it's like really hard to comprehend like pretending to be something else. Whereas like music is something you hear, and so you're hearing nursery rhymes from the time you're in the womb. Okay. So yeah, it was always there for me.
So with that, I mean, like, when did you realize that music is what you wanted to do with the rest of your life? Like, did it ever like hit you like, this is what I'm doing? Like,
there's like two moments that I recall, and I remember one was watching The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, I want to do that. And
How old were you?
Probably 6.
Okay.
And in the same year, I watched the pilot episode of Hannah Montana.
Hey, man.
And I was like, whoa, you can act and sing at the same time? Let's go, fam. And then I did that. And it just, I tried it, and so far it's going well.
Okay, yeah.
Still young,
I'd say so. You have a lot left to do, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, with acting, because you kind of made a name for yourself mainly through Disney. And has that been a hard transition, you think, going from Disney to Maine?
Yeah, and in some ways yes, in some ways no. I think people have a certain preconceived notion. Right. But then again, it makes me work a little bit harder to.
So that's what you think of it. You think of it as an obstacle, kind of.
At times, yeah. Other times it was obviously a huge blessing because I got to reach a lot of people that I otherwise probably wouldn't have. Right. So again, you have like positives and negatives with everything though. So yeah. I
get that. And something I've been thinking about, with your last name, I would think if my last name was Carpenter, I would immediately go into carpentry.
Yeah, I didn't. And
Do you have like an aversion to carpentry or anything?
No, nothing against it. I really just I don't think I was built for building. Does that make sense?
I guess that makes sense.
You know?
I mean, if you aren't built for building, you aren't built for building.
But also nobody in my family is like, and also that's like too on brand. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be too on brand. I don't want to like, what was that? There was like a joke in iCarly that were like his brother was always like, his last name was always like what he did.
Sacco
and
yep.
like Tyler, and he like sold ties.
He sold ties and Rob, the guy who stole things.
I don't want to be the carpenter that carpenters, you know?
Right.
I don't want to do that.
Too on the nose.
Too on the nose, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got for you.
Okay, great question.
Super.
No one's ever asked me that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
First time for everything.
That's awesome.
Great job.
It was sweet. It was super nice meeting you.
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming today.